organism, these are the levels, different levels. The beauty is all these organ systems are working so beautifully in sync with each other. They are not like working individually. For example, blood flows and this blood carries oxygen, nutrients to different parts of the body. Each cell takes the oxygen, takes the nutrient, dumps the carbon dioxide into the blood. Then this blood goes to kidneys. There some waste is filtered. And then this blood goes back to the heart. There heart directs this blood to lungs. Lungs, again they remove the carbon dioxide, add oxygen, again they send the blood to heart, and again the heart pumps to the whole body. So there is a beautiful synchrony. All are in sync with each other. I'm just telling a small part of so many complicated actions happening inside our body. So wonderful synchrony happening inside the body. So what we have to do is do nothing to stay healthy. If we don't interfere with what is happening inside the body, then everything happens in a balanced, harmonious situation way. But when we put finger in the function of each and every organ, still they try to absorb the shocks and try to balance itself. And further if we disturb, then one fine day they will say, I'm done. Now it is up to you. Whatever you want to do, you do. Okay. So it's very important for all of us to understand that this balance, delicate balance between all these organ systems is somehow happening with the divine power. All we have to do is not disturb the balance. That's all. So I've told you, different organs, different organ systems. These are all the organ systems which we have. So cell, tissue, organ system, organism. So now, one beautiful way in which body repairs itself is this beautiful concept called regeneration. Each and every part of the body regenerates. Each and every cell gets regenerated. And it is natural. And if you understand properly, each and every cell takes birth, lives for a certain period of time, and then dies. And it is a natural way. And again, new cell takes birth, works and dies. Every cell has a limited time period. For example, human blood cell, they live only for 120 days. That is the reason why even if you donate blood, you will regenerate blood. Right? That is the reason why people are donating. If you don't regenerate, will you donate? No. You know that blood will get produced again. That's the reason why we are donating. Skin cells, they live only for 30 days. Mucous membrane, stomach wall, they live only for 5 days. Cells live for 5 days. Liver cells live for 45 days. If someone has a complete damaged liver and some donor donates half part of his liver, the donor and the person who took the donation, both of them will grow the liver to their normal size. Okay? Similarly, our skeletal system, also has a lifetime. The cells, they live only for 90 days, which is shocking. We think our bones are like iron framework, they live like that, they're like an iron frame forever. Over a period of time, even iron also gets rusted and bones also become degenerated. That's what we used to think. No, even the skeletal cells, they live only for 3 months. I'll tell you about teeth also. Okay. So this regeneration is a fascinating concept, and whole world is now pouring in billions of dollars to study regeneration. One great philosopher quoted that human body is like a flowing river. You cannot step into the same water twice, which means మానవ శరీరము ఒక ప్రవహించే నది లాంటిది. అదే నీటిలో రెండోసారి కాలు పెట్టలేమంట. When you remove the leg, the old water goes and new water comes, na? So you cannot step into the same water twice. So old cells, they live, they take birth, work, and they die, and new cells, they come. So 2024 model of my body is totally different from 25 model, because most of the cells got replaced. Old cells, they are gone. New cells, they'll come. I told you in skeletal system, only 3 months the cells live, right? So today, if you see my body, in my bones, whatever cells are there, they will not be there after 3 months. They die. Even the cell which is born today will die. After 3 months, it will not be there. So now you might ask, if I take an X-ray today and there is a degeneration in the disc or in the knee or in the hip, after 3 months, if I take X-ray, it should show that there is no degeneration. Regeneration should happen after 3 months. New cells should get produced, right? That is not happening. The thing is, first, we need to understand that regeneration is possible. Regeneration is possible. That thought should be placed in our mind. If we don't believe that regeneration is possible, then regeneration is not possible. Okay? In Kerala, when they train the elephants, they train them in a very specific way. When the elephant is a very small baby, they tie it with a rope, and the elephant, because it's a small baby and rope is big, it will not be able to move. Slowly the elephant grows and becomes a huge elephant. They tie it with a chain, iron chains, to huge trees. Still, if it wants, it can unchain itself, break the chain, or uproot the huge tree also. But if you tie it with the childhood rope with which it got trained, it will not move. Because in its mind, it got fixed that if I get tied with this particular rope, I will not be able to move. It is a conditioning, preconditioning. Mental tuning happened that this I can do. Similarly, in all our minds, there is a conditioning that we can't regenerate ourselves. There is no way we can regenerate our hip or knee or this thing or that thing. And because of that, when we think that we can regenerate ourselves, we will take action. If you think that you cannot regenerate yourself, you will do nothing. Suppose this building is there. With a lot of love, I made the building with green bricks, not green color, Green means without burning the bricks, we made those bricks, compressed natural mud blocks. We made with our own hands and we built the building. And maybe after 30 years, 40 years, government may say this building is no longer viable. You have to demolish the building. Maybe after 30, 40 years, a new technology comes where you don't have to demolish the building. You can just replace each brick with a new and super strong brick. And if I replace all the old bricks with new super strong bricks, the building will become super strong. But what if I replace the old bricks with old bricks? No use, na? Building will further become weak, na? Similarly, already there is a degeneration. Old cells get replaced with weak cells again and again. After 3 months, you take an X-ray, again there will be degeneration. After 1 year, more degeneration. After 2 years, more and more degeneration. Right? So that is what is happening. Because first thing is we don't know that regeneration is possible. And because we don't know that regeneration is possible, we don't know what to do to regenerate ourselves. So we will discuss about regeneration in detail in this session, not in this session, in the 7 days. But I want you to understand that regeneration is possible, and it was extensively quoted in Ayurveda from so many thousands of years, and now even modern scientists are believing that regeneration is possible. So these are the numbers, like each cell lives for so many days according to modern scientists. Okay, not according to Ayurveda. Modern scientists say that that is the lifetime of each cell. So let us get into some simple question and answers. So you use a mobile. So what is your favorite app? What is the app which you use frequently? YouTube, WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google, Chrome. Huh? Okay. So what games and sports you want to play or watch more? Cricket, volleyball, table tennis, badminton, hockey, oh, chess, carom board,
Candy Crush, I think. 90% likes.
huh? Foosball, PUBG. What is your favorite food? Sweet. Okay. Favorite
Pani Puri.
Pani Puri, biryani, kova,
Mirchi Bhaji.
mirchi bhaji. Huh? What? Paneer butter masala. Okay. Nice. Yes. Which season are you comfortable with? Winter season, rainy season, summer season?
Winter. Winter, summer, Sunday.
Autumn. Okay. Yeah. What are your hobbies? Music?
Listening gossips.
Gossips. Sketching. Okay. Bhajans. Singing. Watching TV. Huh? Cooking. Dance. Okay.
Backbiting.
Okay. Yeah, how important is time management is planning for you? Some people manage everything meticulously, they plan everything hour by hour, every hour they plan and accordingly they follow. Some people they go with the flow. Hmm? Go with the flow.
There is another case. They plan, but they go with the
Hmm. No, I'm asking about your case.
My case is a third case. I'll plan, but I'll go with
Okay. Okay. Fine. Uh, yeah. Role models, your role models in every field, whatever field you like. Role models. Tesla, Nicholas Tesla. Role models. ఆదర్శ పురుషులు ఆదర్శ వనితలు నరేంద్ర మోదీ యువర్ ఓన్ మదర్ బాబా రామ్దేవ్ ఎన్టీఆర్ ఎస్ నో రోల్ మోడల్స్ ఋషి ప్రభాకర్ జీ గణపతి సచ్చిదానంద స్వామి father. Wonderful. So you have listened to your own answers and others' answers. What do you conclude? So everyone is not alike. Some people instantly said they are comfortable in summer, and some people said they are comfortable in winter. Some people instantly said they like sweet, and others say mirchi bhaji. Okay, so we are poles apart. We all are not same, right? In many ways we are unique, right? So we have a biochemical individuality, which means the chemicals inside our body, their composition is not same for all of us. Your blood sugar level might be normal blood sugar level of one person might be different from normal blood sugar level of another person. Your BP, many people think that 120/80 is a normal BP. My normal BP is 90/60. Ever since I joined my medical course, I was checking my BP. Always it is 90/60. And last time when I was down with fever and then I got low BP and that was 70/50. 70/50 is my low BP. 90/60 is normal BP for me. For some other person it is dangerously low BP. And if I get 140/90, it is super high BP. For some people 140/90 is normal BP. So BP you understand, that's why I'm telling BP sugar, but there are so many other chemical combinations inside our body which are not same for every one of us. Mine is different, yours is different, yours is different. We all are unique. Okay? Then we have this physical individuality which we can see. We all are not same. Someone is tall, someone is short, someone is fair, someone is dark, someone is stout, someone is thin. That we can see. Physically we are all unique. Physiologically also we are all unique. There are so many physiological functions happening inside our body which are not same to everyone. For example, hunger. Okay. So like someone has very strong hunger every time. Someone is having always mild hunger. For someone, hunger is very strong, sometimes very weak, sometimes. Someone's body is very hot, excess metabolism. Someone's body is very cold, very slow metabolism. And most of the time, they become a couple, wife and husband, hot and cold. And they always fight for fan. Wife says no fan, husband says he want. Otherwise, husband says no fan, wife says I want fan. Have you seen such? We all know. Okay. So we all are unique, right? Emotionally, we are all unique. We don't react to the same situation in a similar way. Different people react differently to the same situation.
That is the reason we advise others.
Aha.
Don't get angry.
See, three people are going in a taxi to airport. They have to catch a flight, very urgent flight. If they miss the flight, tomorrow there will be very serious consequence. So then they got stuck in traffic, and the traffic is not getting cleared. The first person, how he reacts, he might be having 100 thoughts, full of stress. Arey, what if I miss the flight? Will I get another flight? How much cost it will be? Or should I go for railway station or bus stand? What will I say tomorrow if I completely miss the deadline? So 100 thoughts in the mind, lot of stress. Second person, he will step out of the taxi. He will go and try to find out the cause of the traffic jam. He will try to clear. He will try to manage. And if that doesn't happen, he'll get frustrated. He will scream. He will, get irritated. And with that lot of anger, he'll come and sit back in the taxi. And when both of them look at the third person, he will be relaxedly listening to some music or scrolling the Instagram videos. And both of them will get furiated. Arey, we are going to miss the flight and you are just enjoying?
No response.
Huh? No responsibility. He says, no, I am also stressful. That's why I am scrolling. What will happen if you scroll? The situation will become so normal. The people will scream at him. Then he will ask, you two are doing a lot of things now. The situation became normal.
Solution came easy.
Nothing happened. At least I am relaxed. At least I am sitting in the taxi, not increasing my BP. So to the same situation, we react in a different way. We all are not reacting in the same way. We are emotionally unique, right? Then intellectually also we are all unique, right? Some people are very good in maths. Some people are very good in arts. Some people are very good in logical thinking, right? Everyone is not having the same aptitude. Some people, they grasp instantly and instantly they forget. Shigra grahi alpasmriti. Some people will take a lot of time to grasp, but they'll retain the knowledge for longer periods. It differs from person to person. So totally we have this psycho-physiological constitution or mind-body constitution. We all have a unique mind-body constitution. So it is very important for us to understand our own unique mind-body constitution and also the constitution of people who are living around us with us. If we don't understand that we are unique, they are unique, what will we think? Our way is the only way. Everyone else, their behavior is wrong. And there is the root cause of all relationship problems. So before understanding this constitution, we need to understand what makes us unique. So inside our body, there are these 5 elements, Panchamahabhutas. Just like the universe, Yatha Pinde, Tatha Brahmande. As is the microcosm, so is the macrocosm. So whatever is there outside, that is there inside also. Prithvi, Ap, Tejo, Vayu, Akasa, Panchamahabhutas, they are also there inside the body, outside the body. Okay. So it's not just in India, but in ancient cultures like Greece, Persia, Babylonia, Japan, Tibet, this understanding this universe with the help of Panchamahabhuta concept is there right from the beginning. Okay. So I'll just give you a small introduction into Ayurveda. Ayurveda starts with learning. Ayurveda starts with understanding Tridoshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Okay, Vata, Pitta, Kapha are the 3 humors which control the human body. Vata controls our nervous system. Vata controls any movement inside the body. Not just these movements. Inside the body also so many movements happen. Na? When you take food, the food travels, movement, or the delivery, baby comes out, movement. Okay. Or you think something, the thought travels. Or brain gives a command to the hand, that command travels. All this traveling is under control of Vata. Okay. Then there is Pitta, which controls all the metabolism happening inside the body. All the construction part, destruction part, regeneration part, repair part, all the chemical reactions, energy production, tissue building, everything is under the control of Pitta. Okay. Pitta is fire. Like when you need fire to cook rice, na? Similarly, you need fire and also water to cook rice. Just fire will not help, na? So Pitta is water and fire. See, this Pitta is water and fire. Vata is space and air, Akasha and Vayu Mahabhuta. Then there is Kapha. So Kapha is like the third person sitting behind in the taxi, very relaxed, keeping everything together. So I told you all the cells, they come together and make an organ. All the organs come together and make an organ system. Now all the cells come together and make a tissue. Tissues come together and make an organ. So this coming together, holding everything tight, giving a form, giving a structure. This is the work of Kapha. Strength, keeping together, bonding things is Kapha's work. Okay. So Kapha is earth and water. Okay. If you want to make there is some loose sand, you want to make a nice Ganesh idol. So add water and mud and make idol. So to bond everything you need Kapha. Okay. So these three things are there, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. And in these three things are there in all of us. All of us have Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Only in specific combinations, not equal. Ratios are different. My Vata is different as your Vata, from your Vata. Okay. And it's not just in human beings, but in every organism, Vata, Pitta, Kapha are there. For every organism's existence, Vata, Pitta, Kapha are essential. Imagine plants. What are needed for this existence, survival of plants? Water is needed. Water, soil, Kapha is needed. Sunlight, Pitta is needed. And air is needed, na? Carbon dioxide. Vata is needed. So what if we give air, sunlight and no soil and water? What will happen to the plant? Lot of air is there, lot of sunlight is also there, but water and nutrients are not there. Water and nutrients are there, sunlight is also there, but you keep the plant in a vacuum. No air, no survival. Air is there, nutrients are there, but you keep it in a shade, no sunlight. Again, without sunlight, it can't do the photosynthesis part, right? So reverse this. If you put excess water is logged, then also it is detrimental. Excess breezes, winds and air, detrimental. Excess sunlight, detrimental. Right? So it's very important for us to understand that balance of this Vata, Pitta, Kapha is essential for health. Okay? So in 1940, this William Herbert Sheldon, he proposed constitutional psychology. He divided people based on their body shape. Thin built ectomorphs, medium built mesomorphs and stoutly built endomorphs. and accordingly he classified their mental properties also in 1940s. But long back, thousands of years back, Ayurveda classified people as Vata, Pitta, Kapha similarly, but this is just a superficial classification. There are so many permutations and combinations in a complex way to understand each and every individual. We can't divide the entire population of this earth into 3 different groups. No, everyone is unique, and to understand, we need to understand more about this. Hippocrates also, based on this knowledge, he has divided people into 4 different people: popular sanguines, powerful cholerics, peaceful phlegmatics, and perfect melancholies. But we will understand more when we go deeper. Today I'll just give you an introduction of how a typical Vata person will be, a typical Pitta person will be, a typical Kapha person will be in a normal state and in a disturbed state, so that you will identify some of those qualities within you or your loved ones. Okay? AST, air space type or Vata type. Build is light, thin build, thin personality, light bones, light muscles, less fat, cold and dry skin, quick activity, very fast walk, quick gait, irregular digestion, irregular hunger, sometimes hungry, sometimes not hungry, sometimes easily digest food, sometimes does not digest food easily, doesn't gain weight, and light interrupted sleep in the midnight 1 o'clock. If you just touch them, immediately they'll wake up and say, ask what happened. So very light sleep. Okay, they're vivacious, imaginative, creative, spontaneous, enthusiastic, charming. Okay, and they like change, adaptable, quick to grasp but quick to forget. Shigragrahi alpasmriti. They understand everything easily, but easily they forget. They love excitability, they love constant change, and their energy comes in bursts like this flower pot, chichupudi. Suddenly it goes up and suddenly comes down. Lot of energy, they want to do not many things, and suddenly they become weak. They need rest, and after some rest again they become very energetic. If such person is forcefully kept in a strenuous activity where there is no rest, immediately the health becomes deranged, disturbed. Because the nature is like that. They are like small kids or small puppies. They play, sleep, eat, again play, like that. Energy comes in bursts. Movement is characteristic both in their mind and body, because there is air inside. Air spins, movement, thoughts, they move. Body also, it moves. If there is a hall this big, they gets a call, they hold the phone and walk like this, like that. If you forcefully make them sit in a chair, some body part will move, hand or leg or head or something will move. Okay, so movement will be there. You will see the movement either in thoughts or actions or body or mind. They display bursts of emotions. Those emotions, like suddenly they become so happy, so sad, so excited, and these emotions are very short-lived, and they easily forget also. They are very sensitive. So a typical Vata person looks like this. When the person is normal, not abnormal Vata. This is normal Vata. Then normal Pitta, fire and water. When you heat the water on fire, what comes? Steam. Steam is so hot. They are extremely hot. Not hot in the sense of cute or something like that, but excess heat is there inside the body. Because of that, their build is moderate, and because of the excess heat, early graying of hair, early balding, copper brown colored hair, and they have tendency to have some freckles on the skin. Sometimes even after 20 years also they'll have acne, and because excess fire is there, there's strong hunger, lot of thirst, they have more strength and endurance than Vata people. Vata people are like, I told you, bursts of, energy. These people have a steady flow of energy. And their walk is not like Vata people walk like this, very fast. Pitta people are more like, they have a very solid, firm gait. Okay. They are enterprising people, they like challenges, they have sharp intellect, fiery mind, they understand things properly, they take right decisions, they analyze, they articulate their thoughts properly. They have moderate memory, not very less memory like Vata people, but they have moderate memory. They live by their watch. They want everything to be planned in a pakka right way. They wake up at night feeling hot and thirsty because of this excess pitta. In the night, if they wake up, they feel a lot of sweating and thirst and all those things. They take command of situations. Whenever there is a disturbance, they become the leaders and they try to, organize everything into right way. Their decision making power is very good. They have good sense of judgment. They have this critical thinking power. They articulate the thoughts well. This is all because of the fire inside the brain. Okay, that is pitta. Then there is kapha. Kapha is like earth and water. When you mix earth and water, this nice solid lump of this thing, they are stable, relaxed, okay, heavy build. And they gain weight easily and it is very difficult to lose the weight. Physical strength and endurance is more, even more than, door close Chiranjeevi. Even more than pitta people. Their bones and muscles are heavy, soft and firm. They have steady energy, more steady energy than pitta. They can run longer, like Duracell battery. Okay. Gliding walk. Their walk is like smooth gliding walk and very slow. Unlike Vata people, they walk very fast. If a Vata person and Kapha person, they get married and they go for walking, you can easily say, hey, that is Vata, this is Kapha. They are very slow and graceful in action. Okay. They hold on to things, fluids, fat and relations. They generally don't discard any things in their house. Right from the beginning, everything is there with them. If someone asks to throw this away, hey, this is the first time I got the gift from my father. This is the first time I bought it with my own salary. This is the first thing everything, they have a story for everything. They don't want to lose anything. Everything they want, they cling to things. They can't even lose fluid from the body, fat from the body. They cling on to the fat, cling on to the fluids. They can't even lose the relationship. They cling on to the relationship. Friend forever. Like that. So they hold on to things. They are slow to grasp, but have a very retentive memory. It is very difficult for them to understand, but once they understand, and once they keep it in their mind, that is there forever. And they have a very heavy, prolonged sleep. Even if a bomb explodes there, they are very comfortable sleeping here. So just opposite to Vata people. And they have tendency to obesity. Their digestion is slow, mild hunger. They are very affectionate, tolerant, forgiving. They listen very patiently. People like to speak with them not because they are great speakers. They are great listeners. Okay? They are very tranquil, with relaxed personality. They are slow to get anger, and even if they feel anger, they don't express the anger easily. And there is a lot of stressful situation, then they become very complacent and possessive. They are happy with things as they are. They don't want change. Vata people, they want change. Kapha people, they doesn't like a Vata person and Kapha person, they plan for a movie and they go to the movie. While going on the way, the Vata person will read all the reviews and say, hey, this movie is not good, we'll go to beach. Kapha person will, hey, we have planned for this movie, booked the tickets, we have to go to this movie. Vata person, no, this movie is not good, review says this movie is bad. So Vata is very easy to accept change. Kapha people, they can't easily accept change. They respect other people's feelings. They show genuine empathy. And they seek emotional comfort in eating. Whenever they are stressed out, they eat a lot. Okay. So, but whatever I told you till now, these are the normal qualities of Vata, Pitta and Kapha, not abnormal qualities. But normally in our day-to-day life, we encounter only abnormal qualities. Very rarely we say normal qualities. Okay. So before I go to the abnormal qualities, I want you to look at how they look. Vata people, Pitta people, Kapha people. Imagine. Instead of imagining, you have a look at Vata person, how he looks. Vata person is like a race car. Okay, lot of energy. Roy, roy, roy. Lot of energy. How much time he'll go like that? Instantly, the fuel is over. The nuts and bolts are loose. Then someone should again tighten the bolts, put some fuel. Again, roy, roy, roy. That is Vata. But Pitta person is more like an SUV, on-roading, off-roading, traveling long with lot of energy, good pickup. Okay, you can imagine Pitta person. Okay. Then Kapha person is more like a diesel vehicle who can pull a lot of load. He's not as good as Vata person, like he's not super fast, but he's super efficient. He can start from Kashmir and reach till Kanyakumari, dugu, 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 like that. He can go on forever and ever and ever. Okay. Now we need to understand what are the reasons which turn a normal Vata person into an abnormal Vata person. Aggravated qualities of Vata happen because of some reasons. What are they? So when there is imbalance in Vata, they can be due to excess stress, anxiety, tension. Vata people are like cheerful people. They don't want to live in stressful situations. But when you force them into stressful situations, the Vata gets aggravated. Physical strain, when they eat cold food, raw food, iced beverages, or they skip meals, they sleep late, they go on trips, grief, fear, all the mental stress and lot of physical strain will aggravate Vata. Then what happens? They become worried, anxious, overactive mind, impatience. This air inside it spins like anything, grrr, like this. Okay, loss of mental focus, depression, short attention span. Vata people, when the Vata gets aggravated, they can't listen to what other person says. They can't even focus. Spinning mind, forgetful, fearful. They are afraid of everything. They can't take any risk. And physically also they get insomnia. They become physically weak, tired easily, unable to relax, restless. Appetite becomes less. They impulsively take so many actions and then regret about the actions for so much of time. They are unreliable. If you give them some task, we don't know whether they will complete or not. They become unreliable. Their tendency to overexert and then again aggravate more Vata happens. Then, and disease-wise, because of this excess Vata, there will be constipation. Skin becomes dry and rough. Low stamina, less energy, accumulation of intestinal gas, high BP, back pain, menstrual cramps in ladies, dysmenorrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, unable to withstand cold weather, chills, shakiness, aching joints, weight loss, acute pains, muscle spasms, lightheaded, spacey feeling in the mind. All these things are due to aggravated Vata. This is the abnormal Vata which we see. Then causes of disturbance in Pitta. So this fire which is there, if it becomes more, there are some reasons for becoming more. Normally, they have their own deadlines and so much of expectations from themselves. And if some Pitta boss sits on their head, They themselves are like bossy, and if another bossy pitta person is sitting on their head, putting deadlines, forcing them to do this, that, it becomes impossible, and it is like they can't just handle that thing. A pitta person can never work under another bossy pitta person. He will resign the job and start a small pawn shop, but he will not be able to work under another pitta person. It will be so stressful. Excessive demands, constant pressure from deadlines, worried about wasting time, and eating hot, spicy, oily foods with lots of salt, fermented foods, cheese, vinegar, sour cream, alcohol, all these increase pitta. And hot and humid weather increases pitta. Fatigue, sunburn, vadadebba, all those things will increase pitta. Okay? So what happens? This fire becomes excess fire. The fiery mind, this fire, the sharp mind becomes sharp tongue. With that sharp tongue, they will pierce everyone else around them. With sharp words, they try to hurt. चुपते हैं बोलते हैं ना उनका, their words they hurt a lot. They hurt with logic because they are intelligent people. So they criticize in such a way that you feel so much bad inside. Okay? So sharp tongue, they become overachievers, overly competitive. Even if they are relaxedly driving, someone tries to overtake, they can't withstand. When the pitta is disturbed, they become hostile, irritable, impatient, resentment will be there. Suddenly they wake up frustrated and irritated. Even if 5 minutes got wasted, they are like they can't tolerate. Outbursts of temper, they become argumentative, sometimes revenge also, tyrannical behavior. Intolerance of delays, they become judgmental and self. Normally they have a wonderful sense of judgment, but now they start judging everyone, criticizing everyone. You are like this, you are like that, everyone they judge or criticize, or they judge themselves, criticize themselves. I am a waste fellow, I am fit for nothing, like that they criticize themselves. When the pitta is disturbed, too much of perfectionism. And then physically they have the skin inflammations, boils, hot flushes, acne, excessive hunger, thirst, because excess of heat, heartburn, ulcers, sore body odor, bad breath, acid stomach, rectal burning, hemorrhoids, Crohn's disease, anywhere inflammation. Itis means inflammation. Anywhere there is redness, inflammation, pitta. Okay? Now, causes of kapha imbalance. Kapha people, when already they are very inactive, dull and lethargic people, if those things increase, and things like diabetes, obesity, if they are not controlling obesity, not controlling diabetes, gaining a lot of weight and they are depressed about it, and they eat lots and lots of sugary, salty, fatty, fried food, heavy food, dairy products, cheese, milk, ice cream, increases kapha. And they are stressed and they react to the stress by withdrawing. Whenever they are stressed, kapha people, they become alone. They shut themselves in their own place. They don't communicate, they don't move, they don't do anything. Excessive emphasis on possessing, storing and saving also increases kapha. Sleeping late, excessive sleeping or not sleeping, both increase kapha. Cold weather, damp weather, snowy weather, winter, spring weather, all they are generally depressed during winters. And when kapha is disturbed, they become dull, mental inertia will happen, laziness, stupor, like sleep, always sleeping. Depression, over attachment, worry, stuck in thoughts, stuck in actions. And if you look at their house, all the whole surroundings is like cluttery, very untidy. They procrastinate, they postpone everything. Tomorrow I'll do. unable to accept change, they become greedy, they oversleep, their movements become very slow, they'll just settle on their bed. If everything comes to their bed, they don't even step out of their bed. They hold on to fluids, fats, positions, they become dull and lethargic, cluttering of body, cluttering of mind, cluttering of surroundings, all these things happen. And then they become intolerant to cold weather, damp weather, congestions, sinus congestions, running nose, blocked nose, fluid retention in tissues, bloating of stomach, bloating of chest, congestion of chest filled with lot of mucus, skin becomes pale, joints become loose and aching, high cholesterol, heaviness, weight gain, allergies, asthma, cysts. Any cyst in any part of the body is kapha aggravation. Okay. So then how do we balance? First we need to identify that there is a disturbance. These disturbances run so long that they think that these are normal. These abnormal behaviors, people think they are normal. They think that basically this person is a wrong person, defective person. Nothing can be done. So we need to diagnose properly, diagnose ourselves, diagnose our loved ones, understand what is their true nature and what is the disturbance present right now in their body. And then correct with diet, correct with exercise, correct with their routine, proper routine. For example, to balance vata, we need to ask them to have regular habits. Vata people are like extremely unpredictable. Sometimes they get up early in the morning by 3 o'clock. Sometimes 10 o'clock also they will be sleeping. They don't have any proper timetable. They just go with the flow. So we need to make a proper timetable for them and ask them to strictly follow everything strictly. That is the recipe, prescription for vata people. Experience of quiet and silence. They always want to be in the excitement thing. So make them sit in silence and experience some quietness, meditation. That will help. Attention to fluids. They forget about drinking water or maintaining the hydration, and suddenly they become dehydrated and lose all energy. Decreased sensitivity to stress because their mind can't tolerate stress. It is very important for them to shield the stress, reduce the stress, and be in a more peaceful environment. Take ample rest. Warmth is good for vata people because inherently vata is cold. So they need warmth. Hot oil massage is good for vata. Dryness and coldness will go away with hot oil massage. Eating in regular intervals. Regular schedule for food, sleep and other important things in life. Practice of calming the mind. All these things will help vata people regain their balance. And for pitta people, they need, because there is excess heat, they need something to cool down. Not cool drinks. Cool drinks means not Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Things which will really reduce the excess heat like Sariva, Ushira, Dhania, Sabja and so many cooling seeds and cooling fruits and cooling water-rich fruits, water-rich vegetables. All these things will bring down the excess heat. And paying attention to leisure. They are always like work-driven. They have to think some time for themselves. Unstructured schedule. If a boss observes his pitta subordinate is overworking and the boss thinks he needs rest. Okay, let us give a ticket to some Kashmir or some place and let him cool down. Give a 5-day leave. So this guy will go there, this pitta guy. He'll check into the hotel and he'll ask the hotel man for all the brochures, and he will make a list of all the things he has to see in this, and he calculates, I have 5 days and so many things to see. So each day so many items. So first day I have to visit the museum. Museum opens at 10 o'clock. Distance from museum to museum from hotel is 1 hour. So I have to start at 9 o'clock. So if I have to start at 9 o'clock, I have to have breakfast at 8:30, have bath at 8 o'clock, do yoga at 7 o'clock, wake up at 6 o'clock, everything, timetable is ready for the next 5 days, structured timetable. So we need to ask the Pitta people to have an unstructured life. Unlike Vata people, these are bound by time. So just go with the flow. Ask Pitta people to go with the flow. Relax. Okay? Exposed to natural beauty, some water bodies where it is very cold, relaxing. Balance of rest and activity, timely meals, and decreasing the amounts of stimulants in the food. Any stimulant like coffee or tea or spices, all these things will increase the pitta. So reduce the stimulants. Take appropriate diet and let go of the need to have things go the way you think they should go. Pitta people think that these things should happen like this only. Let the need go. Just go with the flow. Just accept things.
Don't accept change.
Then Kapha people, they need lot. Pitta people should reduce the stimulation from food, from other things. Kapha people need more stimulation. Stimulation through senses. They should go out with friends. Whenever they are depressed, they lock themselves inside the room. Some people should go and drag them out of the room and throw them into some bungee jumping or something like that, which will shake them and activate them again. Regular exercise, attention to weight control, stimulations and variety of experiences, warmth and dryness, exposure to different kinds of foods, stimulants, and reducing sweet foods, increasing bitter, pungent and astringent, katutikta kashaya rasas increasing, and routinely cleaning the clutter. I told you now, their house is like mess. And if you ask them to clean, they'll say, okay, tomorrow I'll do. They will be having one Pitta friend who is dying to organize their house. Call that Pitta friend. Ask him to help. He will discard. This is not needed. Discard. Now clean the clutter. Clean the clutter in mind, clean the clutter in surroundings. Then the balance in Kapha comes again. So it's very important for us to identify our own constitution in the right way and also understand the constitution of the people who are working closely with us. Your wife, your husband, your kids, your parents, your boss, your subordinates, your friends. If you don't understand the constitution of those people, those close people, what happens is, my wife is a Kapha person. She did her MSc in psychology 2 years after I did. And during her exams, she said, no, I will not write the exams. I asked her, why? And the syllabus is a lot and I don't understand all these theories and all. I said, I will help you. And I started teaching her. So I started teaching each theory. There are some complex theories and all I was teaching her. And I was asking, shall I go to the next topic? She says, no. Again, teach me the same topic. 3-4 times she used to ask me the same thing. I used to think my wife is a stupid. I understand this so easily, she doesn't understand anything. I have to teach 3-4 times. One time I read, I get everything. After 1 year, after 10 years, I don't even remember those names, scientists, theories. My wife remembers everything. A patient comes 10 years afterward. 10 years before a patient comes, and now again the same patient comes. My wife remembers with the patient's name. She says, your son was studying 10th standard then. What is he doing now? Like I don't even remember their face. So my abilities, my strengths are different. Her abilities, her strengths are different. And once I understand that I am unique, she is unique, she is right in her own way, I am right in my own way. But when we are working together, we need to help each other. My strengths should substitute her weaknesses. Her strengths should substitute my weaknesses. And then only we can work in harmony. And then only this, that interdependence will increase the output of life, harmonious life. So when you look at people, you should be able to look through the lenses of Vata, Pitta and Kapha. When you go to a party, the person who is on the stage or a person around whom so many people are there telling jokes, entertaining, Vata person. A person who is giving orders and managing, hey, do this, do that, like this, Pitta person. And there is a person who is sitting in the sofa in the last, relaxing and enjoying and watching and doing nothing, Kapha person. Yeah, eating. So, you should be able to see, this person is Vata person, Pitta person, Kapha person. Once you start doing, then you will understand the subtle differences also. I am just telling you about only the minor outward these things. Even in your own case, you might not be a pure Vata person, not pure Pitta person, not Kapha person. There is a combination. Your mind might be dominated by Vata, your body dominated by Pitta or Kapha. Any permutations and combinations. So we have a questionnaire, mind-body constitution questionnaire. That also I will share in the group today. Morning I told you I will share the health assessment questionnaire. Now I will share the mind-body constitution questionnaire. You assess your constitution, tell me your Vata score, Pitta score and Kapha score, so that we can work on it. Okay. So today is already late. I wanted to complete the topic, so I took 15 minutes more. This watch is around 7 minutes fast. Okay. Still we have I'll give you a break of 20 minutes. What break? Please end. You might be thinking. Okay, after 20 minutes we will assemble for Trataka. Means all the beds will be arranged. We'll do Trataka and then while listening to meditation music, we will sleep. Okay. So if you have any phone calls or anything you want to do, you will do and come back fast. I think for ladies, they will arrange it in the ladies accommodation only. Antena, Chiranjeevi? Ladies akkadena Tratakam? Okay. మీకు త్రాటకం అక్కడేనా అండి? Okay. Thank you.